Prince William makes touching Princess Diana admission in new ITV documentary. In a new ITV documentary, Prince William talks about his mother, the late Princess Diana, in a way he's never seen before. The documentary, Diana's Legacy, The People's Princess, delves into her lasting impact not only on the world but also on her two sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. During the candid interview, Prince William spoke candidly about Diana's profound influence on his life and the values he continues to uphold in her memory. For Prince William, the memory of his mother is a source of inspiration and deep emotion. In the documentary, he recalls some of his most vivid childhood memories, moments he cherishes and reflects on as a parent himself. He describes Diana as a mother who, despite the challenges of her public life and the pressures of being part of the royal family, always made time for her children and created an environment filled with love, warmth, and laughter. She was our guide, our anchor, William says, his voice tinged with emotion. My mother was always there for us, encouraging us to be ourselves and achieve our dreams, no matter what others might think. She taught me a lot about compassion and kindness, and I try to carry those lessons with me every day. William goes on to discuss how Diana instilled in him a sense of duty and compassion for others, values that shaped his role as a royal and his approach to philanthropy. Her focus on helping those less fortunate, especially the homeless, those affected by HIV/AIDS, and other marginalized communities, left a lasting impact on William and is something he remains deeply committed to honoring in his philanthropic work. In a particularly poignant moment from the interview, Prince William rarely acknowledges the remorse he feels from his youth, especially in the years following Diana's tragic death in 1997. He talks about his struggle to process his grief as a young teenager and the pressure he felt to remain strong in the public eye. William reveals that there were times when he wished he had expressed his feelings more openly to his mother while she was still alive. There are so many things I never got to say to her, he admits. I was very young, and like any teenager, I thought I had all the time in the world. I wish I could tell her how much she meant to me, and how much her love and guidance shaped who I am today. This moment of vulnerability is a powerful reminder of the unseen struggles William faced while growing up in the spotlight, dealing not only with the expectations of his future role as king but also with the pain of losing his mother at such a crucial age. Prince's words resonate deeply, embodying the universal feeling of loss and regret that often accompanies it. Prince William's thoughts are not only about his past, but also about his hopes for the future, specifically, how he aims to pass on Princess Diana's legacy to his children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. He talks about the importance of teaching them the same values that Diana instilled in him: kindness, humility, and a genuine desire to help others. I want my children to grow up understanding the power of empathy, he says. Diana made it her mission to show Harry and me what it means to care about others, especially those less fortunate. I want George, Charlotte, and Louis to know that they have a responsibility to use their position to make a positive impact, just as their grandmother did. William shares a moving story about how he and his wife, Catherine, Princess of Wales, made sure to tell their children stories about Diana and keep her memory alive within the family. They often show them photos of her and visit Diana's private places, such as Althorpe House, where she grew up. In this way, the young royals can feel, connecting with their grandmother and understanding the legacy she left behind. We talk about it all the time, William reveals. We're making sure that George, Charlotte, and Louis know who she is and what she stands for. It's important for them to know where they come from and the amazing woman their grandmother was. The documentary also highlights Prince William's commitment to continuing Diana's humanitarian efforts, particularly through his work with mental health initiatives and his environmental campaign, the Earthshot Prize. He talks about how Diana's advocacy for mental health awareness and breaking the stigma surrounding it has been a driving force in his own efforts to address these issues on a global scale. Diana was ahead of her time in many ways, William says proudly. She was not afraid to speak out about topics that others avoided. She opened doors for conversations about mental health, which I believe is one of the most important aspects of her legacy. I am determined to continue this work, to make sure no one feels alone or ashamed to ask for help. Prince William also compares his mother's passion for social issues with his dedication to fighting climate change. He explains how Diana's concern for future generations and her desire to leave them a better world inspired his focus on environmental issues, with the goal of protecting the planet for his children and all children to come. In the final moments of the documentary, William pays tribute to his mother's unbreakable spirit and lasting legacy. He thinks about how much Diana wanted to see her grandchildren grow up and how proud she is of the path he and Prince Harry chose, despite their different journeys. I often think about what it would be like as a grandmother, William says, a soft smile on his face. I know she would be a fun, loving, and very protective grandmother to George, Charlotte, and Louis. She would spoil them with love and laughter, and they adored her just as much as we did. The documentary concludes with Prince William's words that reflect the sentiments of many who remember Diana not just as a princess, but as a mother, a human being, and a symbol of hope. His moving recognition and the legacy he continues to build in her honor are a testament to the profound and lasting impact that Princess Diana had, not only on her children but on the entire world.